Good morning, dear students. How are you all doing today? I wish that you are all doing well at home. Welcome to AVN and PRR College of Science online classes for BSc BCom second year 4th semester students. Today I am going to give you a presentation on fifth skill, etiquette and netiquette under soft skills, unit 1. I am going to talk about etiquette in this presentation alone. Netiquette, I will talk about netiquette in my next video, because I want to divide this skill into 2-3 parts, because it is a big topic. So I want to give you presentations 1, 2, 3, part 1, part 2, part 3. Today I am giving presentation on etiquette. What is this etiquette? You are going to learn today. Science and technology have brought a lot of changes in the lives of people, in the lifestyle of people in the modern era. Especially computer and internet have changed many things dramatically in the today's world, such as professional, social relationships, personal relationships, entertainment, communication skills, and so on and so forth. So, due to the development of science and technology, our lives have been changed drastically and dramatically in all aspects. What is etiquette? First of all, you are going to learn what is this etiquette. This title, this name seems to be new to you or strange to you, but it means very simple. You know the meaning, very simple. Etiquette is a code of conduct or behavior in various situations like personal, social, professional. Etiquette is nothing but, you can call, similar word I can tell you, protocol, 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 similar word, or code of conduct or behavior. That's it. Etiquette means manners. In simple word, manners, different manners. You are going to learn how you are going to practice, how you are going to learn manners. Etiquette implies following conventions of society, and they denote, they indicate, they suggest the way one acts. Etiquette implies following conventions of society, and they denote, they indicate, they suggest the way one should act, how one should act. They will convey to you. They reflect the style and habits of an individual. Etiquettes or manners reflect the style and habits of an individual. Its aim is to maintain dignity among people. Yes, this is only one purpose. With this purpose, you should learn social etiquettes, personal etiquettes, professional etiquettes, manners. Its aim is to maintain dignity among people. I hope that you got this point. What is etiquette? Etiquette is a code of conduct or behavior or manners in various situations. How you should behave at home, how you should behave in the office, how you should behave with your friends, colleagues and neighbors. These are all called etiquette in simple word. Next, etiquette. The following are the some of other implications, some more implications are also there. Etiquette means, you see some 6 points are given. Etiquettes. For people, etiquette means acceptable behavior or manners with fellow humans of the society. Yes, etiquette means manners or acceptable behavior with the fellow humans of the society. Example, colleagues, family members or friends, neighbors. How you should behave with these people. In occasions, Etiquette means customary behavior of an individual at various occasions and situations. For example, meeting places, how you should behave. Wedding anniversaries or weddings, how one should behave. Funerals, processions, informal situations, how one should behave. You have to learn all these manners, my dear students. Third, places, in different locations, at home, office, religious places, public places, resorts, hotels, shops, beaches or institutes, how one should behave. Here etiquette means code of conduct or behavioral practices. In places, yes, etiquettes are nothing but code of conduct or behavioral practices. Status, yes, fourth point, status. When you consider that etiquette, appropriate norms of behavior at different hierarchy and capacity. For example, superior, subordinate, student, teacher, manager, employee. In all these occasions, etiquette means hierarchy, hierarchy or capacity. How one subordinate should behave with the superiors, how students should behave with their teachers, how clerk should behave with the manager in the office, how an employee should behave with his colleagues or with his boss. There it comes under status. You call it as a status, etiquettes. More or less same code of conduct, your behavior. Interactions, do's and don'ts in various communication systems. Yes, when it comes to interaction with others, just etiquettes are nothing but do's and don'ts. Written, cyber, oral, business, legal, political, aesthetic communications. In all these occasions, etiquettes are nothing but do's and don'ts in various communication systems. Last one is etiquette implication. Etiquette means here in relations, when you show relations, polite and appropriate connections in various relationships. For example, social relationships, cultural relationships, mental and spiritual, physical and virtual, digital relationships. So, etiquette implies all these implications. Etiquette means with people, acceptable behavior and manners. Occasions, customary behavior in different locations and different occasions and ceremonies, meetings. When it comes to the places, code of conduct and behavior, college, meeting, office, public places, religious, temples, churches, mosque, how one should behave. So, these are all come under etiquette. These are all implications of etiquette. Status, interactions, relationships. So, all these 6 points should cover this, implies etiquette. Next, etiquette. Good behavior is needed in every walk of life. The major areas of etiquettes are shown below. Here a small flow chart is given. Etiquettes, nothing but good behavior, is needed in every walk of life, in every situation, in every occasion. As I mentioned 6 points, the major areas of etiquettes are shown here. Personal, when you have personal life, one should have a good behavior. Social life, business life and professional life also. In all these occasions, etiquette plays vital role. Nature of etiquettes. Yes, what is this nature of etiquettes? How are they? Etiquettes and manners were evolved across the history. Evolved means, here you can say that derived derived across the history. Etiquettes and manners, how we cultivate manners right from the inception of the human etiquettes. We have been learning, changing. So, etiquettes and manners were evolved, derived across the history. Some are established by religious books and some are mere notions of common sense. Yes, you please see, look at this here. Some etiquettes are established by religious books. Whatever the religion you follow, your religious books, through religious books, we learn, we follow, we cultivate all these etiquettes, good manners, or sometimes notions of common sense. Sometimes through our elders, parents, we learn. Our common sense also plays a vital role to develop our etiquettes. Thinkers discussed the social behavior and people learned from the lives of great people. Yes, this is another important point, my dear students. Philosophers and thinkers, they discussed social behavior, how one should behave in the public life, in the social life, in professional life. If you read the the lives of great people, you also understand how people are. We learn from our own elders, from the lives of great personalities. We learn these etiquettes also. That's why in my previous presentation, I also talked about emotional intelligence. There, Socrates, he was the founder, pioneer, philosopher of modern philosophy and Western philosophy. He also said, know thyself. He wrote many books. We learn from their lives here also etiquettes, how one should behave in personal life and professional life and social life, different occasions. Thinkers discussed the social behavior and people learn from the lives of great personalities. Nature of etiquettes, you see here. What is the nature? They are unwritten. Yes, undoubtedly, my dear friends. Etiquettes, good manners, we learn from our own family, from our society, from the lives of great people we observe. They are unwritten. The nature of etiquettes are, they are unwritten. Etiquettes are common sense. Yes. Intuitive power, intuition, what we call that, common sense plays. Yes, I am told by many people that common sense plays a vital role rather than your education or your qualification, your education. So please be aware of this fact. They are common sense. They are contagious. Yes, etiquettes are pass on from one generation to another generation, contagious. You can spread good manners, good behavior from one generation to another generation. That's why they are contagious. They are learned. One can also practice. Learned means here one can practice right from childhood. Etiquettes are taught. Yes, as I told you, we learn from our grandparents, forefathers, so they are taught. Etiquettes are mutual, yes, reciprocal. One can give and take good manners. They are cultural also, yes. From our culture, generation to generation, the culture pass on. We practice, we follow, we learn. This is the nature of the etiquettes. Next, what are the motivational factors for etiquettes? Many factors are there. We go one by one here. What are the motivational factors for etiquettes, good manners, good behaviors? Etiquettes are derived from basic motivational factors like ethics. Ethics means, as you know, morals, conduct, love and integrity nothing but honesty, integrity of an individual. Every individual should have integrity, honesty. These are all the factors, some factors: ethics, conduct, love and integrity. These are the basic motivational factors one can learn from. These are the motivational factors. Etiquettes are derived from basic motivational factors like these factors. The moral values that separate human from other creatures of the world are the bedrock of etiquettes. The moral values are the bedrock for etiquettes. Moral values are the bedrock, strong foundation for etiquettes, good manners. One should practice moral values. These are the moral values that separate human beings from other creatures in the world. You have to notice this, my dear friend, that this is the basic difference between human beings and other species and other creatures in this universe and cosmos. They are the outcome of their faculty of reason. Etiquettes are the moral values. Here, moral values are the outcome of their faculty of reason, communication, feeling of community, derived from the desire and sense of continuity, consciousness, conscience, creativity and experience. Undoubtedly, my dear friends, yes, moral values are the outcome of their faculty of reason. Yes. How do they derive? From where they derive? From your reason, from your communication, feeling of community, derived from the desire and sense of continuity, consciousness and conscience, creativity and experience. These are all the motivating factors for etiquettes. Some more points are also here. You see, politeness. This is the first basic motivating factor for your etiquettes, good manners. Politeness may be defined as showing great skill in managing our words and actions, whereby we make other people have better opinion on us and on others, on themselves. Politeness, actually etiquettes, good manners, good behavior. Politeness also, similar words, we can use similar words, may be defined as showing great skill in managing our words and actions. When we are talking with some other person, if you want to express, if you want to maintain good relations, yes, you must manage with your words and actions politely. Yes, politeness also first factor to develop your etiquettes. Manners, more or less the same words we are using. Manners stand for the acceptability based on the word, good or bad. They are cultural and cross-cultural adherences and are called self-regulations. Manners are nothing but self-regulations. Other motivational factors for etiquettes: hygiene, manners are related to disease and health factors which are taught at an early stage, at an early age, through parental discipline. Yes, since our childhood, our parents always say, wash your hands before going to dine, take food, change your dress every day, wash your clothes. All these hygienic manners undoubtedly helps to develop your etiquettes. Courtesy manners displays one's ability to put the favor of others before oneself. They may be learned through direct or indirect observing the interactions of others. Courtesy manners displays one's ability. Yes, your courtesy shows one's own ability to put the favor of others before oneself. Next one, cultural manners. Typically demonstrate one's identity within a specific socio-cultural group. From which culture you have come from, automatically it demonstrates your cultural manners, demonstrates one's identity within a specific socio-cultural group. Transparency, also another factor that evolves etiquettes. Transparency creates a healthy and assertive behavior among people, which results in good manners and etiquettes. Secrecy may serve temporary purposes but not permanent relationships. Yes, my dear friends, secrecy may serve temporarily purposes but not permanent relations. Take care of this. It is very, please be transparent. It helps you to develop your etiquettes. These are the motivational factors. Some more factors are also given here. Boundaries. Drawing line in all relations will make interactions healthy and secure. Yes. Thin line between good and bad. A thin line always be there. So you should maintain a thin line between, when you maintain a good relations with friends, brothers, family members or relatives, or even colleagues in your business or office. Good fences make good neighbors. Yes. It is argued that manners help to reduce the boundaries between the public sphere and the private sphere and give rise to highly reflective self who gives a due regard for others to class and identity. Yes. If you maintain good relations, etiquettes, definitely the thin line is going to reduce between personal and public life. Next one, habits. Habits can also contribute to the understanding of manners. They are operated at a subconscious level which directs one's ability to make socially fit and interesting to others. Yes, your habits definitely contribute a lot for your etiquettes, for your social life. One's own habits will help, definitely. They are operated at a subconscious level which directs one's ability to make socially fit. Please mind you, this is a very important point. Next one, gratitude. You know gratitude? A heart of giving thanks drives the people to the best ends in their dealings with others. Just say thanks. Whenever you are benefited from others, by others, definitely just small words are there to say congratulations or thanks. Small words in English will help you to show your gratitude towards others. A heart of giving thanks drives the people to the best ends in their dealings with others. Next, some more. Equality. One of the best known expressions and beliefs is equality. People who believe in basic principles of equality will have their impact on their words, honor and dignity with others. Yes, my dear friends, equality, one of the best known expressions. If you maintain equality, this is also motivating factor to develop your etiquettes, good manners, good behavior, good conduct. Next one, truthfulness, utmost important for every individual, my dear students. One of the best and greatest virtues in human dealings is truthfulness. You must be truthful to yourself, at the same time you must be truthful to others also. A false may serve better at present, but it does not have future. A soothing lie is dangerous than a harsh truth. Please remember these words, my dear friends. People who speak truth may create temporary enemies but have everlasting friends. The highest degree of wisdom is integrity, honesty. These are all motivational factors for etiquettes, my dear friends. Equality, truthfulness, habits, all these whatever factors we have discussed so far, all these are motivational factors to practice, to develop one's own etiquettes. Next, why these etiquettes are important? Why should we learn? What is the importance of etiquettes? Etiquettes establish the best society. Yes, when we are in a civilized society, we say that we are all cultured, highly educated. In this society, you might have noticed how people are behaving with you, how you are behaving, dealing with others. So, if you maintain good etiquettes, definitely the society will be healthy society. They fabricate long lasting relationships. Fabricate means they create long lasting permanent relationships. Etiquettes establish a total quality person. Yes, if you practice, if you develop, if you learn etiquettes, good manners, establish total quality person. You will be a totally quality person. Etiquettes enhance your reputation, your name and your fame in the society. Etiquettes turn you to be an asset to the organization. Definitely, my dear friends. Etiquettes provide you sense of satisfaction. Etiquettes relieve you from stress and anxiety. Etiquettes establish harmonious relationships among people. Establish healthy transactions, and etiquettes lead organization on the path of excellence, and etiquettes make man and woman holistic, a complete people, a complete personality. Etiquettes gather good memories and avoid hurt feelings, and some more. Etiquettes enhance your group dynamics, your skills. Definitely. Etiquettes exhibit your ethical and human values. When you follow etiquettes, automatically your behavior exhibit your ethical and human values. Etiquettes make you men of positive impression, and finally etiquettes regulate social interactions. So these are all very important for all these reasons, my dear friends. I hope that you understand what is etiquettes. Next video, I am going to give you a presentation on netiquette. There also we will discuss several points, the importance of etiquettes and netiquettes. Thank you very much for your monumental patience. I think you are all following all my videos and others videos also. Please go through all the videos repeatedly so that you can understand very clearly and write your examinations up to the mark. Thank you once again, and please wear mask for your safety whenever you go outside, definitely, and you follow the COVID norms and rules wherever you are. Don't directly follow the crowd. Thank you very much once again. We will meet in the next video, part 2.